Welcome to Timber Talk, featuring the Timber Team Spotlight. Today's guest, Lending and Collections Manager Randy Harris. And now, here is your host of Timber Talk, Mr. Tommy Timber. Hello everyone, and welcome to yet another edition of Timber Talk featuring the Timber Team Spotlight. I'm your host, Tommy Timber. Want to let you know today's episode is sponsored by community partner Happy Valley Financial Services. Whether you're looking for retirement, whether you're looking to start up a little bit of a savings, take care of the kids in the future, whatever your financial goals are, Craig Moore of Happy Valley Financial Services is here to help you. He is a licensed fiduciary, meaning he has your best interest in mind. He also offers free financial consultations to all of our members. So tax season's here, maybe got some extra money coming in. Now is the perfect time to take advantage. Stop by a branch, check out our website, contact Craig today and set up your free consultation. He even comes to all of our branches, so he'll come to you. It could not be any easier. Well, folks, we've got a big episode today. You've gotten to see some heavy hitters over the last couple weeks here, but now we're bringing you one of our newest members of the Timber Team. He may be new, but his impact has been felt tremendously already. This is a guy that hit the ground running, jumped right into a new role, and we could not be happier with the results that we have seen. We're already a better place off for having him here. So we're going to get to our guest here in a minute. Just want to remind you all, you still got a little bit of time to take advantage of our Slam Your Auto Rate promo. That's right, we will beat your current auto rate by 3%. So why don't you dunk that rate down, save yourself some bucks during Savings Madness here at Timberland Federal Credit Union. We also, I can't give you a whole lot of detail on it just yet, but April showers bring big savings. That's right, we have a very big home loan promo coming up here in April. You definitely want to check that out. Plus, our guest today is going to tell you about something very sweet that we have coming up here very soon, here right at the end of the month. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to one of the freshest new faces here at Timberland Federal Credit Union. Please welcome Collections and Lending Manager, Randy Harris. Randy, thank you so much for joining us today. We know you're one of our newer employees, but just with the impact you've had already, we had to get you on here pretty quick. So again, thanks for coming on the show today.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me today. It's very exciting to be here.
Good. Randy, let's just jump into it. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
So I was born in Curwensville, PA, went to Curwensville High School. I enjoy spending time with my kids. I have two boys, 10 and 7. We like to go out, spend a lot of times outdoors, go to camp, go side-by-side riding, and do a lot of boating.
And now, what were you doing before you came to Timberland, and what was it that brought you here to Timberland?
So prior to joining Timberland, I was at various financial institutions in a lending and collections role. I ran a branch for about 10 years.
Okay.
And I came to Timberland because it was the smaller hometown feel, less big. Maybe I was thinking I would make more of a difference in the community this way.
Okay, very cool. And now, what are some of the things that you've done since starting here at Timberland? What are some of the roles you've filled in?
So I started here and I started in lending and I helped with collections. And then about 2 months in, I became the lending and collections manager, and I also oversee the Clearfield branch.
And I've heard that collections has been pretty much night and day since you've gotten on the scene. Is that true?
It is. I don't want to brag, but we've basically flipped it around it all in 2 months.
Okay. So yeah, humble brag. Not a big deal, just 2 months, completely turned collections around. But congratulations, we're happy to have you on the team.
Thank you.
So I know you haven't been here too long, but what are some of the funnest things you've experienced here with working at Timberland, or maybe some of your favorite things about being part of the Timber Team?
I would say one of my favorite things already has been I went to the Timber Trivia down at Robin Hood Brewing Company in Pleasant Gap.
Okay.
And that was a lot of fun. It was a team building experience. I got to meet most of the team. I enjoyed that a lot.
Very cool.
And then also, I like that I know everybody already within the organization from the CEO down.
Okay, yeah, so it's kind of got, again, you kind of hinted at it earlier, that smaller hometown, close-knit feel to it.
Yeah, it feels like you know everybody and you make a difference here.
Awesome, that's what we like to hear. Very cool. So you already kind of brought up some community involvement with the Timber Trivia. I know you haven't been here too long, so rather than asking for your favorite event, I'm going to ask you, is there anything you're really looking forward to doing with Timberland?
So one of the events that I'm looking forward to is the Phillipsburg Wine Walk. It's in May coming up. Sounds like it'll be a good time. Be downtown Phillipsburg.
Yeah, that's a very fun one. We partner up with our community partner, Robin Hood Brewing Company. So we'll be slinging some samples of our beers. So,
And then the other thing I'm looking forward to is I'm the vice chairman of the Kerwinsville Lake Authority.
Oh,
I
cool.
spend a lot of time at the lake. I have a boat dock there. And we do a lot of community events, and I'd like to get Timberland involved and maybe coming out and joining with some of our events we do.
Okay, so you got a boat out there. I'm thinking maybe next all-staff meeting on Randy's boat.
There we go.
Just kind of floating it out there, no pun intended. But no, very cool, very cool. So yeah, obviously Timberland very community oriented. So I could see us definitely getting into that in the future.
That would be great. I'm looking forward to it.
Today's episode is brought to you by Happy Valley Financial Services, a proud community partner of Timberland Federal Credit Union. When it comes to your financial goals, you need someone you can trust. Look no further than Craig Moore of Happy Valley Financial Services. Craig is a licensed fiduciary, meaning he has your best interests in mind. Plus, as a TFCU member, Craig Moore offers you a free financial review. So what are you waiting for? Schedule your appointment today with Craig. He'll even stop at any of our branches to meet with you. That's Craig Moore of Happy Valley Financial Services, a proud community partner of Timberland FCU.
Randy, you've obviously been at the game for a long time. Tons of experience in the financial industry here. You came into Timberland brand new, right away just started kicking ass with things, took over collections, turned that around completely. Clearly you're a very driven person, but I want to know, what is it that drives you to be so successful?
So one of the biggest things I like is helping people out of a bad situation, because not everybody is in the perfect situation all the time. And it makes you feel good at the end of the day that if you save somebody's house, their vehicle, or just get them out of a situation that they weren't expecting to be into. And I do like helping people, so that makes a difference every day coming to work.
So it pretty much makes you like the perfect fit to be on Team Timber here, because they are about people helping people.
That is pretty much it, yeah.
Well, we've kind of gotten to know the business side of you here today, Randy, and some of the different roles you filled in and whatnot. But one of the favorite segments on our show is when people get to take a look at you outside of the office. They love just kind of learning a little bit more about our staff, what they're into away from Timberland. So why don't you give us a little look? You know, it's 5 o'clock. Someone like you, I know you're probably still working. Whatever time, 6, 7, 8, 9 o'clock, whatever you're punching out or whatever on the weekend. Why don't you give us a little glimpse into what Randy's up to?
So a lot of times you'll find me, I will be going to camp, taking the boys to camp, taking the side-by-sides, the dirt bikes, the four-wheelers, spend the weekend there going riding. Then come summertime, we're on the lake, boating, fishing, skiing, attempting to ski, tubing, and just hanging out a lot with the kids and just going out and doing different things.
Okay. So very active then.
Try to be, yeah.
Okay, very cool. So, and again, you just heard it here, boat party this summer, courtesy of Randy. We really appreciate it. So we're all looking forward to that. All right, Randy, this may sound a little far-fetched, but the way you've kind of come in and made an impact, maybe it's not that far off. So it's official. We're about 3 to 5 years down the road right now, and I am now appointing you the CEO of Timberland. We had a guy in here before. He was all right, just kind of, you know, day-to-day getting by, but nothing too fancy, nothing special. But now you're running the show here. So I want to hear from you. Where do you see this place in the next 3 to 5 years? And as our new CEO, congratulations once again, what is your big idea that you want to bring to the table?
So I'd say in the next 3 to 5 years, I could see us moving into a couple more counties in Pennsylvania to serve more people. And I'd like to see us with at least 1, maybe 2 more branches.
Okay.
So I think the big thing, if I was appointed CEO, I would like to see some sort of credit fundamentals course for our members' children when they're coming out of high school,
Oh, wow.
just so they don't mess up their credit and they understand what it's all about moving forward in the real world.
To kind of set them up for future success.
Yeah, I mean, I see so many people that come in and, they're struggling. They made one mistake early on in their life. I think that would help a lot of younger people understand what credit is, what it does, and what it does for you down the road.
And once again, it ties right back into what you enjoy so much, is just helping the people and setting them up for success and helping them out.
Yeah, it would be nice to take it, our members' children and help them succeed and hopefully build a long-term credit union member.
That is awesome. Something I definitely love to see here. Very cool, Randy. Randy, it's been a blast getting to know you today. We got one of the newer members on the staff, so it's really kind of cool. I know people are starting to get used to seeing your face in the branch, so we really appreciate you taking the time to join us today. Before we get ready to wrap up here and get into the lightning round, is there anything else you wanted to bring up?
Well, I think the one thing is, got till the end of the month, we have your Dunk Your Auto rate by 3%. So
Okay.
get out there, go to our website, do an application, see if we can beat your auto rate by 3%.
Nice.
The other thing we have coming out in April is we have a big home loan special. So look for that. It'll be on our Facebook page, everything else.
Okay.
Very exciting. And coming up this month, we have our annual meeting, March 30th. And
deal.
along with our annual meeting is, we have our own beer, we have our own burger. So I've been working on something that we're going to roll out at the annual meeting. It's going to be something along that lines, but it's going to be a little sweet this time.
Okay. So we got the beer, we got the burgers. Now we're getting on the sweet side of things.
Yep, so stay tuned. You'll see that coming at our annual meeting. We're going to release that.
Awesome. Looking forward to it, Randy. Randy, again, it's been a pleasure having you on the show today. Obviously, we're running out of time here, so obviously you know what time it is. It is everybody's favorite segment. It's the lightning round. Randy, I'm sure you've seen the show before. You know how it goes. We're going to end here just by rapid fire quick questions. I'm going to ask them. First thing that pops in your head, spit it out. Randy, are you ready?
I am ready.
Lightning round. Randy Harris, here we go. Favorite band?
Eminem,
Favorite movie?
Days of Thunder,
Favorite TV show?
Game of Thrones,
Favorite food?
pizza.
Favorite fast food?
Don't have one.
Good deal. Favorite sport?
Football,
Favorite cartoon character?
Fred Flintstone,
Very nice. Guilty pleasure, keep it clean.
tiramisu.
Fair enough. Dream job?
Testing and development for Yamaha ATVs.
Makes sense. Person who would most like to have dinner with, living or dead?
Abraham Lincoln.
Very cool. Secret talent?
Don't have one.
Rando.
Unfortunately, I don't think I do.
Biggest thrill in life?
Having children.
Very good one. And if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Italy.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is it. Once again, we are out of time. Thank you so much to Randy Harris for joining us today. I'm your host, Tommy Timber. Check back next time we have an all-new guest right here on Timber Talk.